Welcome back to another episode of the Dodgeball Dudes. I'm Peter.
And I'm Phil.
And today we're going to be covering 10 dodgeball strategies that you must know.
If you haven't seen our 7 basic strategies videos, then be sure to watch that first. There are some fundamentals we cover that will be a prerequisite knowledge for this one. In basic strategies, all you're really focused on is learning the call and executing the play. In intermediate strategies, there's another layer of thinking behind each of the plays, including timing of plays, adapting to the other team, thinking 2 steps ahead when call making, gameplay awareness, such as the game time, score, court, and ball awareness. And 5, player roles such as how to play support and wing. We'll be breaking down these strategies into 3 categories: offensive, defensive, and finishes.
Finish him, Daddy.
And by the end of this video, we guarantee that your dodgeball IQ will go through the roof.
Oh God! Number 1, faking frenzy. This is a 3-ball play that relies on the unpredictability of who will throw by performing multiple pump fakes. Step 1, decide who will make the throw. Step 2, at the middle of the line, everyone will do a bunch of committed, convincing fakes until the thrower sees someone who's distracted and not paying attention. Step 3, thrower makes a throw to that player.
We interviewed Michael Tran from the Australian dodgeball team, who spoke about how this is a common strategy used by the Malaysian team. Check out this video.
What I've learned playing at Worlds against Malaysia, what I learned on that day in game is they fake like no tomorrow, and they're 100% committed to their fakes. Yeah. And what they do is they fake, and they see someone who's not looking at them, they just take the shot.
Yeah.
Right? And if you want to learn how to fake better, then click the video right here. Number 2. Trap. This is a 4-ball play where 2 balls are released. Using 2 players, we lure the target into rushing into our trap. The first player gets to throw at anyone. If the target rushes, the second player will throw at the target to shut them down before they make a throw. If the target doesn't rush, then the second player will hold because the target didn't fall for the trap. The formula for making this call is left, right, trap, first thrower position number, second thrower position number. For example, left trap 2-4. Right trap 1-3. Side note, this is a perfect way to counter a counter rush. For example, if you know that they're going to do a right counter rush, then the perfect play is a left trap.
Number 3, 5-ball plays. If you manage to collect 5 balls on your side, you can do a 5-ball play. But before making a call, consider who to target, who to hold down, and number of players left.
Assuming you have 3 or more players, here are some example calls you can make for a 5-ball play. Left double and a single, right triple, or 3 singles on anyone you want.
Oh, baby, a triple!
Defensive.
Number 4, 1-ball play. If you're on the defensive and you have 1 ball remaining, these are your best options. Baiting balls. Give the ball to a player that can provide strong pressure and can survive well with the ball. The goal of this player is to apply pressure to draw attention to themselves rather than their priority target, which keeps the team alive, all whilst baiting out balls.
1 for 1. The opposing team has 1 player remaining and it's their turn to throw. Give the ball to someone who's willing to commit to a throw because their job is to take out the priority target, sacrificing themselves in the process. Timing is key because if you throw too early, you're going to give the other team 6 balls and that will put your team at a greater risk. Check out this example.
Number 5, mirror. This is a more reactive counter rush play versus a predetermined counter rush play. If the player opposite you throws, then you execute a single ball counter rush. The teammates that aren't throwing, their job is to hold the opposite opponent down. You can do this tight, throwing at a player with a ball, or loose, throwing at a player without a ball. But be aware that if you throw loose, that player has a chance to catch the ball, so choose your target wisely. You know what else is tight?
What?
Hitting the like and subscribe button.
That is tight.
Do it like a tiger!
Number 6. The double counter rush. This is a riskier 3-ball play where 2 balls are released. You want to use the double counter rush in these scenarios. Number 1, when the single counter rush isn't working. Number 2, when you want to be more aggressive on the counter rush. And number 3, when you're running low on time and you need to catch up. This is a riskier play because you're only left with one ball to defend the entire team. However, it is a high risk, high reward play because if you can get out their priority target, then that's a win for you. Example calls for a double counter rush include left double counter rush, right double counter rush, and wings double counter rush.
Number 7, team shadowing. Players with the ball move forward and provide pressure, whilst players without a ball position themselves behind the ball carrier and try to catch incoming balls they just dodged. This is a sneaky, underrated way to catch balls that weren't intended to be thrown at you. Finishes.
Finish him! Finish him!
Finish him, Daddy.
Number 8, jump.
The scenario is the enemy team has one player left with the advantage to throw. After the enemy player throws, the wings immediately rush up and counter rush the enemy player as they are retreating back into their safe zone.
Number 9, surprise.
Daddy has a surprise for us.
The enemy has one player left with the advantage to throw. That's the scenario.
Jump is you throw after they've thrown the ball. Surprise is when you throw at them before they throw the ball.
This catches them off guard as they wouldn't expect you to release your last 2 balls. Balls. Number 10, Shump. You guessed it, it's a mix of shadow and jump. Shump. Oh, so insert Malaysia example. The enemy team has one player remaining with 5 balls. Your last ball carrier moves up to pressure the target whilst one or more of your players shadow behind the ball carrier. If a catch is made, then great work. But if not, quickly retrieve the ball and rush up with your teammate and execute a jump together, either staggered or together.
With all that said, if you enjoyed this video or you learned something, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe.
And check out one of our other videos over here, and we'll see you in the next video.